This is a beautiful piece of craftsmanship right here. So as you can probably tell, I'm going to be talking about the guitar that Gates has been using over the past couple months. And I think there's two possible companies that could have made this guitar for Gates. But before we get into it, 87.2% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. So do that thing where you click the subscribe button. So let's dig into the two companies that could have made this guitar for him. So the first one, by Schecter, his signature model. They look identical. And just by looking at the body, I definitely think it's a Schecter right off the bat. Unfortunately, there's just a lot of speculation at this point because we haven't seen Schecter develop any headless guitars, and nothing really resembles this except for the body. And in case you didn't know, his signature model closely resembles the Avenger. And I think when he was developing his signature model all those years ago with Schecter, it looks like evidently he went with the Avenger style body. Now, it could have just been one of those things where Schecter approached Gates, and because Avenged Sevenfold had an album coming out, they had a couple shows planned. Now that they have a tour, why not kick off not only Avenged Sevenfold getting back into the world of playing shows again with the new album, but also with a new guitar? And just by flipping between the two tabs, very identical, especially the upper region and the lower region of the guitars. Clearly, the bridge area is a bit different, but that's to accommodate the bridge itself. Providing Schecter hasn't developed a guitar like this, so we know, this leads me to the next possible company who could have made the guitar for him, and that is Kiesel. Here we have the Kiesel Thanos guitar, and this guitar comes in a 6, 7, and 8 string. This guitar is not a 6 string guitar, this is a 7 string. I'm going to zoom in on the tuners and show you how this is a 7 string guitar. Now obviously there are some differences between his guitar here and the Thanos guitar. For one, this guitar has fan frets, the pickups are slanted, the bridge area is different, and I think the upper and lower regions of this Thanos guitar are more curved and less sharp versus his guitar here. However, taking a look at where the volume and tone knob is, it is in the same placement on the Thanos guitar. The pickup selector is slightly different, but that's an easy mod. Now here's the kicker. Kiesel gives you the ability to go into the builder and build your own guitar. And with all things considered, it is a really good possibility that the guitar that he's playing here is a Kiesel. Now for the big question that I'm sure all of you are wondering, is this guitar going to hit the market? I hope so, but it ain't going to be cheap, I'll tell you that. I'm not too sure how many people here on my channel like or follow Blink-182, but Tom DeLonge just re-released his signature model from the early 2000s, and that thing is a pretty pricey guitar for not a lot of guitar. So case in point, if Syn's new guitar does hit the consumer market, be prepared to spend a good chunk of change. So drop your comments down below. I want to hear from you. Do you think it's Kiesel? Do you think it's Schecter? Maybe a different manufacturer? But by just some of the research I've been able to conduct online, I haven't been able to find much. So if there's something that I don't know and you know, drop a comment. But wait, before you leave, remember to